Hey, welcome back everyone. It is now October 20th of 2021, and ever since the very end of The Mandalorian Season 2 and The Bad Batch, a lot of fans can't get enough of what Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni are currently putting together for the future of Star Wars, not just with the Book of Boba Fett, but also with what's to come for The Mandalorian Season 3, the Kenobi TV series, and more that's really going to dive more into the Mandoverse at large. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel for future Star Wars updates. Also, by the way, guys, I am on Twitter if you guys want to go ahead and give me a follow at Mike01. We do post a couple of fun and entertaining things on there from time to time and interact with you guys further. So right now we're in a very interesting moment because we're only getting closer to the official teaser trailer for the Book of Boba series. So this particular series is going to be very dark and gritty, all killer, no of course filler at all. That's what Robert Rodriguez wants to do. A show with no filler, no episodes where you're kind of snoozing off. He doesn't want that. He wants to make it non-stop, either action or very much engaging, that's going to keep you on the edge of the seat. Now, with that being said, of course, we do know that Bob Chapek is really working around the clock with Jon and Dave to really regulate the franchise and kind of shying away from Kathleen Kennedy. You know, Kathleen Kennedy is doing her own thing with the Acolyte TV series, which I've said this time and time again. The Acolyte TV series is something that I think a lot of fans are very worried about, given that Leslye Headland herself even said that there are going to be a lot of changes to the prequel trilogy that will be inserted into the Acolyte TV series, so that's one thing to kind of be a little alert about, is the fact whether or not these retcons are really going to be that significant to the point where it's going to create some form of backlash. Hopefully not, but we'll have to wait and see. Now, with that being said, of course, we do know that, of course, George Lucas and Bob Chapek are really trying to expand the universe even further. So now that both Disney and Lucasfilm are beginning to prepare to promote the Boba Fett series for Disney+, creators Jon Favreau, Dave Filoni, and George Lucas are very busy with creating a batch of new shows that will be announced at Star Wars Celebration. Now, it's described that currently Disney CEO Bob Chapek is making major plans for the future of Star Wars, including pre-planning the continuation of the Skywalker saga for Star Wars Episodes 10, 11, and 12 that will explore new Skywalkers and brand new foes in the near future. One big aspect about the plans for the new episode films is that George Lucas is said to be involved with giving in many of his creative points for the new films that will be used later on. The new films are set to feature Cade Skywalker and Jaina Skywalker that will explore the new Jedi Temple that takes place on Tatooine. These are rough ideas and plans that are already being passed around between Lucas and the higher-ups over at Disney, given that all of this is going to be teased also in new comics and books next year. Now, the new films are planned to take place 30 to 35 years after the events of Episode 9 that will explore a different version of Tatooine with brand new cities, Jedi temples, and more that will be explored on this new world. Now, Lucas is said to have been the one who pushed Chapek to explore Tatooine in a different way for these new films that are only in the early stages right now. Additionally, Jaina Skywalker is said to be the sister of Cade Skywalker, and that Lucas is planning to create a third Skywalker for the series. This third character is said to be the grandson of Luke Skywalker that will appear in the new movies and will be older in age. Currently, Jon Favreau already has plans to introduce Luke Skywalker's son in the Mandoverse, which could very well be used as a tool to set up Luke's grandson that will be explored in new movies by Disney. Now, the total number of Skywalkers will be 3 in the planned episodes 10, 11, and 12 that will explore both sides of the family. The concept of Luke's grandson being a thing is inspired from Star Wars Legends. However, Cade and Jaina Skywalker are actually planned to be Ben Solo and Rey's children, so you can see how they're mixing things up a little bit here. While Luke's grandson will be the son of Luke's child, that is going to be done in a unique way that will also be teased in a new book series coming out in 2023. Disney is for sure now that they need to continue the Skywalker bloodline in order to keep Star Wars relevant, given that the fans always love coming back to their family, and that's something that Disney wants to evolve. Additionally, aside from all of this, Disney is planning to officially announce these movies in 2023, right around when they begin promoting Rogue Squadron. Disney is trying to build up the hype for the future of Star Wars at Celebration 22 that will tease over 10 new Star Wars shows and even new solo films that will be teased as well. This is a big development on Disney's end in order to succeed with the franchise. So let me tap into this here. Now, everything ranging from both Cade and Jaina being Skywalkers and being the son and daughter of both Rey and Ben Solo is a very interesting aspect of this new treatment for episodes 10, 11, and 12 that are being kind of developed by George and Bob Chapek and kind of passing that back and forth. The fact that they are also tapping into the grandson of Luke and how that grandson of Luke Skywalker is going to be more connected to the true Skywalker lineage, I like that. I really like the fact that they're really trying to pass down the Skywalker family tree. Now, you can see what they're trying to do. The Mandoverse is going to explore basically a new Skywalker later down the road. They plan to do this with Mando Season 4 by introducing Mara Jade and, of course, the introduction of Luke Skywalker's son and all these different things. Mara Jade will be teased in the upcoming 3rd season of Mandalorian, setting her up as a villain briefly before she turns a hero. And that's going to set things all the way up for Mando Season 4, which is going to have a major time jump. Now, it's already said that Mando Season 4 by John and Dave, they are planning for that to be the last season of The Mandalorian, stopping the show in 2023 before they evolve it into some brand new show that's going to also continue the Mandoverse, because, let's face it, it's becoming more and more not just about the Mandalorian, not just about Din Djarin. It's all about these different characters in one setting, and that's exactly what they are doing. You know, there's been a lot of discussions being tossed around that they want to create a type of atmosphere where Din Djarin actually has a lot of allies and a lot of friends and a lot of different quests and adventures that he's going to go on with in future new shows and more that's going to expand this new universe further. Now, everything ranging from episodes 10, 11, and 12, the fact that they are going to be officially announcing this in 2023 makes a lot of sense, because 2023, they are going to be putting together a very special event that's going to be separate from Celebration, that's going to truly, really announce big new projects for the franchise, not just movies and TV shows, but more new projects that we are not even expecting to see. And I think it really makes one wonder, what could that possibly be, right? What could it actually be? The fact that it's not going to be movies or TV shows only, but that it's going to be other significant announcements to the Star Wars universe. That really makes you wonder exactly what that means. Now, the other thing about this is the fact that the Mandoverse is really going to set everything up for the new movies. Basically, what they are doing is that they are building things up to the sequel trilogy. Jon Favreau even said this, and I know some fans may very well be disappointed about this, but The Mandalorian is going to build up to the sequel trilogy, but they are going to be redoing aspects of the sequel movies, giving different meaning to some of the plot elements of episodes 7 through 9, starting off with the Palpatine legacy. We're going to be learning more about that. They're going to be changing aspects of that as well. And we're going to learn a lot more about cloning. We're going to learn a lot more about the Skywalker lineage. It's going to be a very interesting road for John and Dave to explore in the coming years, and I cannot wait to actually see exactly what it's going to look like in live action form. So overall, guys, let me know what you think about all of this below in the comments, and if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.
From night to